Wódka piję z kolą. W samolocie. Wódkę piję z kolą. What should we do? I guess we'll finish my standard league. I am 1-2 in it with a deck that I will for sure play in Naples because I will. Hello, Kanye. Sleep schedule fixed now. I woke up half an hour ago, so that's a bit late. But I think it's good. It's almost good. Stayed up until 3 for no reason. And I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, I guess maybe I'll go to sleep. Or maybe I'll edit the YouTube short. And I was like, yeah, I'll go to sleep. I'll just play Genshin for 20 more minutes. And I played for 20 more minutes and I was like, no. No, I'll edit it today. So then I go to sleep and it's free. So maybe my fault. When am I going to Napoli? On Friday. A braid. Good draw. Hey, morning. Is this standard? Yes, it is standard. Green, white, toxic. Corpse appraiser. Sure, appraise the corpses, bro. You literally couldn't care less. We deal 1, 2, 3, 4 toxic, just down up to 6 toxic. Seems better to annex sentry then. Not like you can use either of those against Shoulder effectively. But yeah, a single blocker or single removal leaves them dead. I guess a removal on this does not leave them dead, but we have the Seed Core. We have this for a blocker. So it feels like we win in 2 turns. Good morning, Kanye and chat. Good morning, Ilfated. Xander's Lounge. Oh shit. Well, you're still kinda screwed. Don't you fear this deck will be targeted in Napoli? Well, I don't. There's no fear in me. Like, I'm not scared. The red black has felt really solid. It does look like a solid deck, yeah. Already borrowed the green white toxic deck, so I'll play with it, but the red black deck that ill-fated Poison and Discord also looks kinda solid. It's just mono reds splashing for Joldrads, and then Razor Lash Transmogrant, a good threat. And Trespasser How to Kill, kind of a little bit more burn, and you have answer to Shoulder too. And you have the 8 1-drops, but the good ones. A bit worrisome that you're playing Haunted Rich 1-drops, but you still have 12, 16 tier 1 sources, so looks okay. So yeah, I don't know how am I supposed to sideboard versus them. Versus the Grixis people. Because I think I should board out some 1-drops.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Okay, Joel.
So I guess the 1-drop I would want to sideboard out this would be the Rot Priest. Because this is good against the Sweeper. And I think it's like kind of really strong against Grixis. And this... I don't know, like if I had to select the weakest 1-drop, which one is it? Duelist seems fragile. Yeah, maybe it's just better to have 12 1-drops and no Duelist at all.
He's a
Then we don't need
control
this,
player.
maybe. And we can go
Hello,
this.
will you go to Napoli? Landed on which deck?
Yes, I'll go to Napoli with this. Rot Priest just looks kinda bad. No, it does. Like, it is... It triggers off of the removal spells. Like, Rot Priest is okay. It's a good 1-drop. But I think it's the weakest one versus Grixis. This cannot be better than Wedding. Why? Well, generally speaking, no. We're playing Ajani because his
He's a phenomenal control player.
ultimate
Mr.
gives your opponent's
Streamer.
poison counters. Alright, get 1, 2 into 3. Okay. Johnny seems like a sus card, TBH. I agree. Thank you very much, Alzik, for your support. Bro, it just takes me more than 1 second to respond to your resub. It's not that I ignore you. So you could play Chorus here. Good against Cut Down. Tag yourself. Which face is you? On average, is it good to proliferate wedding announcement? Bro, I don't know. Alright, I guess we'll just let them spend a removal spell, but I think this is fine. Maybe 1-2 is better than turn 1. Why? It's clearly worse. I get to deal the damage with the Chorus, and I wouldn't have gotten the damage with this because my opponent would have cast a removal spell on this, but not on this.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, they take 1 toxic. They took 2 toxic this way, bro. Check your maths. Something wrong with them. Is Valorous chance better than Destroy Evil in this format? I feel like it is because of Rot Priest triggering. Not by much, by a tiny bit. I don't think I have an attack with the Crawling Chorus. I could attack with it for winning announcement card drawing purposes, but I think I'll play the second Contaminator. They didn't have a removal for the first one, so the second one will also be there. They double block, I don't know, will I stance? I'll probably just play another one. Trade for 2, it's fine. Is Valorous stance better than Destroy Evil? Armek. I just told you, chat, why I play Valorous stance. Should I proliferate the Fable? Probably not. Yeah, if they double block, I'll just trade and play another one. The same. I play Valorous stance because I can use it to target my own creatures with Venerated Rotpriest, so I think that's the tiebreaker that I use. Does proliferating a saga cause it to trigger? Yeah. So I said that jokingly. It actually wouldn't be very good to do that. Also, it would be funny if my opponent would cast Invoke Despair right now. I actually do. Alright, well, you got my Crawling Chorus, bro. You got the chorus good.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Well, it's kind of awkward, I guess, for me. I don't think I attack with both small ones, just one small one. Is Tetsuko Umezawa legal in Standard? Well, I really don't know what's Tetsuko. It's from Dominaria. I think attacking with both was good. Oh yeah, it's good because they don't want to block with either of those. You're right. You're right. And they would go to 9 poison. Which should be a good amount of poison. You could make a Mirex creature. Or Wedding Announcement draw. Actually kinda close. I think it's Wedding Announcement. I like how Skrell's Hive makes those have 4 power lifelink. It's kinda... There's something enjoyable about hitting your opponent with juicy lifelinkers. Also, there is so much love. Chochi Adam, Alzik, Portable Head, and Tuko_CR. Thank you all for the subs. Green White Infect is literally draft archetype being constructed. Yeah, but it's the best draft deck I ever got. No, thank you, 415 other subscribers. Thank you, every other subscriber.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Are you playing Modern in Bruges at the end of the month?
It's in the sub count on 420 since a week. Try gifting a sub. As time goes, subs expire and new subs get added, so it just stays at a similar amount often. Okay, bloated contaminator lives. Nice. Oh, that's an okay draw. Just attack. Well, first I'll make it a 5 so they can't put the Bankbuster in front of it. How good is this matchup? Anything that Grixis could do to improve it? We'll probably play sweepers. It's also, like, I lose it plenty of times, the matchup. I don't think it's, like, super overwhelmingly good, but I think it's good. Grixis could play Brotherhood's End times many, and then I don't know. Probably that's it. I'm not sure. Like Brotherhood's End has its moments, but there is also 4 toughness creatures in this deck, and there is the crawling chorus. So Brotherhood's End is really not all that awesome. Probably cutting Invoke Despair. Although there is moments where it's actually great when you can clear Skrelv's Hive plus like a... Well, Hive is often gonna come with a might, but... It's most likely the less, like... The more of a good curve you have, the less Invoke Despairs you've got, the better off you are. For example, here is a match where I lost against Grixis. We can rewatch it. So I played Chorus. And I played a cut down, and probably a mistake on my part. Probably should have played under Chorus. And they would have been kinda checkmated. And then I played Job on Duelist Protection. So here Invoke Despair wasn't too bad. And I kept attacking, but it wasn't so good. I was missing a Seed Core to make my attacks profitable. Why I'll play turn 3 Enchant. Turn 3 Enchant was a weak tempo play. So this game was kinda close actually. But I think I missequenced early. Like 2 choruses, they just deal so much poison that it would be hard for my opponent to come back. And then we can watch game 2. I kept like a hand like this, so that's why I lost. I kept the Duelist post board. Point Cascade down. I go Wedding Announcement, I go Corpse Appraiser. I draw land, play guy. No, I Ganjo, okay. They play Joldred. Make some tokens. Point Brotherhood Ends with Joldred. And I conceded because I didn't think like I can win. So that was a like timely Brotherhood Zen and it was pretty good. So I'm not sure of wedding announcement in this deck. I'm not sure if it's all that good. If it's actually better than Ajani, Sleeper Agent. It has its moments, but it also has its anti-moments. If Ajani can make a creature that's 4 toughness out of your Slaughter Singer or Rot Priest, thank you very much. For the raid. Tokasha's welcome is too bad, right? Probably. What do I think of safekeeping? Seems fine. This seems better, you get to attack with it. Yaya 3 was trying with AO. Is Grixis AO? I added a 23rd land. I added a second Ganjo to the deck. Because the Race Sato list was 22 lands and it's kinda insane, I think. I'm playing all of those weird versions of Razorverse Thicket and Overgrown Farmland that I've never played with. Because I rarely play green-white decks and I have to double check which land I actually have in my hand every time. If it's the proper one. MTGO challenge, pranking every standard player into playing a mid deck. I mean, I'm not claiming this deck is great, but I think it's based, and that just was enough to convince me. I'm a bit out of the loop with MTG. Is Modo still the go-to for standard, or did everyone flee for MTGA? Magic Online Standard is getting revitalized with the new Premier Play opportunities or reasons to play Standard. I would say that Arena is the go-to program to play Standard, but on Arena I would play on Ladder, and I think playing Ladder for tournament prep is just not only not good, but damaging. Yeah, maybe it will fall back to being irrelevant once there is no RC. Playing leagues also has issues? No, it doesn't, bro. Like, name one issue. Is 4 Mirex too much? No, I think 4 Mirex is good. Also added an extra lens, so like... Probably add a land rather than cut a Mirex if you are worried about that. And I might not be able to cast my Slaughter Stinger in... Like... I might be forced to cast it on turn 2 or not in like a few turns, but that's fine. I think the deck is like 2+ lands short. I think I should be playing 25? Bro, that's insane. Mostly the same once on ladder. No, the ladder issues are that you play against people who are deeply disconnected from the result of the game. On here, they might be worse. The meta might not be the same. Fine, that's all true. But they did pay $10 to be here. They do care that tiny little bit at least. Could play 24 lands in this deck if there was like a base utility land. I think a Ganja is a bit too weak to play free. Second Boseiju doesn't matter that much.
He's a phenomenal control player.
18 Phyrexian Might tokens in the showers at Skrov's Hive.
Funny. Could just play both creatures. Or only the Duelist. And then play the Slaughter Singer. But I can't keep up the Valorous stance with both creatures, so I'll play both creatures. Point removal for them is like, 2 toxic per targeted creature, and next turn we just attack with the Singer. Or not. But if they target my non-rot piece creatures, they would really, like, I could lose to Brotherhood's End. But it's fine, they clear their Fable, their Appraiser. And I still keep 2 Hives in play. So I'm still probably ahead in that exchange. If they cast Invoke Despair, then I'm probably fine with that. I recently learned that Gris is not the bug zombie thing, but it's actually a cute little bug friend. It's not actually a cute little bug friend. It's actually a gruesome creature. Known as the Hunger Tide, is an insect planeswalker from an undisclosed plane. So there is a non-canon story with Grist, where Grist was summoning a swarm of biblical proportions and would lead the swarm to a feast that would leave land dry as bone. And then Tamiyo and Ajani said, bro, don't eat, people die because of that. And Grist was like, oh, I didn't realize. For no, Grist is a friend. Ajani and Tamiyo agreed that Grist had committed no crime yet, but if she resumed knowingly destroying fields constructed by people, they would then know whether she could be trusted. For now, Grist is a friend. So whenever you sacrifice a creature to kill something, then think of that. Okay, so this would be nice to be destroy evil now. I would destroy this. And that would be better play than targeting my creature for indestructible. Oh, I know what the line was. The line was to not play land and play Job on Duelist. Then I would this turn be able to play Singer with the Valorous Stance backup. That was the play. Just had to held Mirex. Then I play Mirex, Slaughter Singer, and I can attack with everybody. Aren't they dead? Well, I block 3. They take 2 poison and go to 7. Seems not very dead to me. They might be dead long term to the hives. Attack with all but broad. Bro, I'm attacking 3 1/1s into 3 blockers that kill my 1/1s. What the fuck are you suggesting? What is the line? Mirex question mark. Mirex? Bro, just Mirex them. That's 5 poison, you won. Mirex them. Yeah, I'm gonna Mirex them good, bros. Just Mirex them. Alright, we'll attack next turn or something. Yeah, there's a lot of new cards in this deck, so I can get easily confused, but still. Yeah, Seedcore would hardly kill them, although let me attack. Canister wins. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I guess Job on Duelist is the worst. I like Sentry to kill the Fable token, but not really to kill normal creatures because they free themselves. So I'll cyber the same way. Do you side out Hive on a Job versus Mono Red? I don't think so. I would just keep it and I would refuse to play it as my first 2-drop. I would play the other cards first. It gives lifelink to your creatures, so you actually can just do that, right? Maybe you can sideboard some. Maybe you could reduce the amount of them on the draw to not be forced into playing one, because it's pretty poor to play it on the draw on turn 2 if like that's your only 2-drop. What is Miller against? Take a guess. If you would get 1 or more poison counters, instead you get the 1 poison counter and you can get additional poison counters this turn. It's against poison counters. Not sure if it's actually like super meaningful, but it is for the mirror. I guess you could border against sweepers, but people don't really play that. And also, it probably would need to be against a deck where you don't want to, like, you really plan to kill them with damage, not with poison, but there's no decks like this, I think. Also, somebody suggested Roadside Reliquary. So this is Artifact, this is Enchantment, this is Artifact. So we have Skrelv's Hive, Roadside Reliquary draws 2. I would need to cut a Valorous stance or a Tyvar stand. A colorless land is not really all that helpful though, like a full colorless land, I don't think so, so not super excited about that. Keep, I guess. Yeah, Mirrex is colorless enough, even if it's not fully colorless. So it kinda... If you had no Mirrex then in your deck, then maybe you could consider playing like a single colorless land or two, but otherwise... Isn't it important to have a 1-drop on the draw? Well, I would be happy to have a 1-drop on the 2 on the draw, but... I was not offered one, so... Yeah, it is super important, like you cannot keep with a 1-drop actually. It's literally the most crucial thing to do. You cannot keep if you don't have a 1-drop. Hello, Olsen didn't see it. Abrade. No. I like how in the song, in this spot, it just kind of cuts in the middle of the flute. I mean, it was literally on the draw, exactly. Exactly. Wow, opponent is too good to kill my chorus and then appraise, but maybe you should attack first. Is this Wedding Announcement time or Bloated Contaminator time? If I play Wedding Announcement, I still don't have removal targets. But this actually blocks the board. I think we're gonna play the blocker. Yeah. Because Skrell's Hive also is losing me life. Mirrex? Yeah, just Mirrex then. Is that Jaldred time? It is Jaldred time. This game might be lost if we don't draw a Jaldred removal. Oh no, they went for the throat. That means that I go to roughly no life points. Is Blue-White Control still a good option for Pioneer? Well, is it still? What if it never was? Maybe Annex Sentry is not good at all against their deck. And maybe I want like a Destroy Evil. My side would have 3 total removals. But like on the play, have a better curve. This is not great against Cut Down either, but this like into Cut Down is really bad unless you specifically trade for Fable. Fable token. Melira doesn't die to Cut Down. Maybe I should try Melira. Alright, time for the sleeper agent to showcase his strength. Flare can also be shoulder removal, right? No, not realistically. Like in theory, but... Is Grixis the red Lagatraxa with blue? Question mark. No, Grixis is Grixis. If I wanted to say red Lagatraxa with blue, I would say red Lagatraxa with blue. Which, I don't know what that would even mean though. I certainly hope they don't play Blood Type Harvester to clown my Ajani. No. Can see how Phyrexians lost Vajanis on their side. Damn. Touche. Okay, this is the big moment. Is Ajani better here than the wedding announcement? Is he actually better? Probably Ajani plus. I want to draw a Skrelv's Hive. No, let's draw it. There aren't many better cards in my deck, yeah. Alright, Ajani, not impressing. Right here. Sleeper agent. Valorous stance. This deck could play Wandering Emperor. Technically, yeah, but might be better than Ajani, Sleeper Agent. Did I see Ken Yukihiro's Ban Toxic list? I think I did, yeah. But we can link it. So I'll take a look at them. So Valorous stance, I mean, happy for your favorite format shakeup. Well, what? Oh, Legacy, yeah. I mean, sure. What I look at the top card twice. It also made my opponent attack it. I think I should attack to draw with the announcement. and gain 1 toxic. Will you take the opportunity to revisit Legacy Neoform soon? No. Oh! We soaked the entire Invoke, Pog. They probably should have tagged Ajani first. Yeah, it seems better to like draw a card, deal 1, give me 1 life to draw a card. I think Toxic with... Yeah, I mean his mana base is impossible, right? It's like playing Venerated Rot Priest with no way to cast it. 4, 8, 9, 13 sources in theory. Although March of Swirling Mist plus Rot Priest is kinda nice. It's kinda cool. Absent counters, yeah, not even a single counter spell. Murex and Seedcore, well, I see those cards, yeah. I need to poison my opponent.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Hello, are you toxic today?
I think I need to draw a Rot Priest next turn, but I will. I have 1 Destroy Evil, so I could swap them around. I was thinking of playing like an extra sideboard, these Destroy Evils. Double Hive, we die in 5 turns. Well, die in many fewer turns, so they actually attack me. Or Phyrexian Missionary for Monred is kinda bog. What's a Phyrexian Missionary? So now we actually need to draw something. Okay, that's something. Is King Darin playable as a lord? No. He's not a Phyrexian. Maybe when he's completed. Missionary is a 2-drop that you can kick for Gravedigger. Okay. I think I like Lantern Flare. Also, I borrowed Lantern Flare. I actually bought Lantern Flares already. So I can attack with everybody, right? Because it's 4, 12. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 16. That's 1 off. You can use stance to protect from removal on a blocker. Volume had lifelink for this attack. Well, I wish we would, yeah. Yeah, it also protects from Joldrad, so see, Valorous stands actually better than the other card. Destroy Evil. Yeah, we actually won. Despite Ajani, I think. I think Wedding Announcement was solidly better than Ajani this game. I think Wedding Announcement confirmed tiny bit better than the Sleeper Agent. So I'll play Destroy Evil over Ajani, I guess. Could also play Herses, I don't know. But roughly three Joldrad answers versus Grixis feels about right. Lantern Flare is for the aggro decks. I want a lifelinker. You like main deck Annex? Yeah, I do, I think. I'm not sure what else. Announcements main deck? I don't know about standard enough to tell if Harris is good in your deck. Neither do I. Got no idea. If there was a good proactive card to play over Annex Sentry, then I wouldn't mind, but I don't think of it. I don't know of any. And I mean, sometimes you're on the draw versus somebody attacking you, and then it's pretty great. If you expect mono blue, Harris is the best card versus that deck. I'm not even sure that it's true out of this deck. Like I could see Destroy Evil being better against mono blue. Just need to like kill the Jin, and Harris is like. Is Cankerbloom playable over Canopy? I think Cankerbloom is playable, yeah. How about that flyer that gives flying? The Raptor, the common? It's a little bit too much of a common to be taken seriously, but maybe it's honestly not too bad. We can try it. Don't remember the name of the card though. Something Raptor Flensing. It's a little bit of a Windrake, but no March of the Mites. I think that card is cringe. Which is better, Ajani or Vorak? Vorak. You mean in this deck? Just want to play Vorak as an extra thing? The Carnivorous Canopy is kind of puzzling for me. I'm the biggest fan of it. Complete Devotion. Yeah, I was thinking of Complete Devotion unironically. Then I stopped. I'm gonna cut out Melira. You have Canker in the side. Yeah. I think Canker Bloom is fine. Bro, it's like your opponent thinks they're safe from Bloated Contaminator because they have ground blockers, and you go Flensing Raptor. Fly it. 5 damage. Too toxic. And next turn, another portion of flying damage comes after them. Bros, let's try four Raptors for drawing them more. Although Job on Duelist is the best one to fly. Shit. Alright, whatever. Let's play with 4 Raptors for science. Charge of the Mites was too bad to me. Like, I played with it a little bit and it did not ever look good, and it always looks silly. You can also take a look on scryfall.com. Advanced search. And you can go text toxic, legal, and standard. Actually, filter by colors too. Colors green, white, at the most those. Have I considered Gaze gift over Tyber because of trample? Not really. That's 2 mana. So that's too much for me. Am I playing a toxic deck because you yourself are toxic? Uh, sure. This is a painful hand. Less painful now. Ooh, seems like Jant. So in spots like this, do we attack with Skrelv or do we not attack with Skrelv? If we don't attack, then we get to attack with Job on Duelist on the next turn. Seems pretty cool. Even if they have a removal. If they don't have a removal, we also get to attack them. Attack, you'll get the removal anyway. Well, if I attack with it, then if my opponent like has a cut down there, then they cut down the Duelist. Maybe I should attack with Skrelv this and previous turn and this turn too. Honestly. Well, I guess using Skrelv is better than attacking because it's +2 poison if I use ability. Most likely going for a poison win. Yeah, Skrelv on Duelist is +2 poison. Every time you deal damage, you get an extra toxic instance. Gix, Yawgmoth something, and Blood type Harvester, which they can use immediately. No, they discarded the Harvester with the discard. Can't discard effect on Fable. But it was probably just better to play a Harvester, maybe. Maybe not. Why is the targeting icon still on Skrelv? It's still targeted. Another one. Okay. So that's why they looted. What RRH? What? -2 life? What does -2 life? Skrelv cannot block. What are the chances green-white poison wins 2 RCs? Pretty good, I think. How do we attack? Does Stiver matter? It does matter. Win it all, you mean? What are the chances? Well, bro, I don't know what are the chances. But I'm hoping I'm gonna win and it's gonna be 100% once it's already realized. How does Valorous stance compare to Destroy Evil now? I don't know, I think okay. Fable seems pretty strong, yeah. Potentially strong. They have another Tyvar. That's not too bad for them actually. Damn. We need a flancing raptor to save us. Probably I would actually prefer to draw an Annex Sentry. TBH. Ouch. Annex Sentry would consume the reflection. Alright, that's good. If Flancing Raptor is bad, then I don't need to scour the trash card boxes for it. Before going to Napoli. Imagine playing standard without Fable in the deck. I mean, I just play standard, it's fine. Deck does nothing without Hive. No, I disagree. I think I spewed 4 poison. This match. Not attacking in the on the first. Okay, 3 poison. Missing attack with Skrelv on 1 and missing Skrelv activation on 2. 3 poison. Terra Sander. Of course. Deck does nothing without Hive. Thank God we drew a Hive. Bro, your deck does nothing without Hive, bro. Guess Tyvar Fable Tribal. You'd think I would like to have Annex Sentries. How did the last league finish? I'm free to. Let's do the same thing as always. Actually, it's slightly different, but. Oh no, we have to mulligan. Put back the contaminator, I think. You were supposed to be in my hand on turn 1, bro. What happened? How was Initiative Tinker? Didn't feel that good. Not too bad either, but... Wait, normal weeb music? Come back in 10 minutes. Sentry, take this. Attack to draw. Why not? Alright, what do I think about Legacy bans? I have not been thinking about them too much. It will not make me play standard much more than I'm currently play Legacy currently much more than I'm currently doing. It makes sense, but I don't know what Legacy is trying to do nowadays, so that is unclear. Do Legacy changes make Amulet best modern deck? No. 1 poison secured, yeah. Step by step. Inch by inch. Play Fable, bro. I dare you, play Fable. Oh, Jubilant Brawler. Of course. Hayar, Loyal Body.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Bulka Pet.
Tempo Annex is actually nice here, yeah. I think I think next sentry over Lancing Raptor, unfortunately. Oh no, I should have played my Chorus, I forgot. I didn't realize I could have played my Chorus, Lamao. There's an Infect gamer that shows about some modern events near me that has 10 Infect boxes tattooed on his arm and uses a washable marker to indicate opponent's Infect status. That sounds made up. Like, that does not sound real. Damn, top deck type Valor stance. In paper, I'm absolutely playing the one from the top. Have I met Magic players? No. Wedding announcement could be a main deck card, yeah. But I don't think I want to have a bad curve. Oi. Well, I guess I'll keep. Well, we need to draw a land number 3 and then a 2-drop. That's kind of hard to actually draw. But we could, if they play Bloodtide Harvester, we can attack, and like if they block, we can use the card. So we actually do something on turn 2. Or we can just get Giga lucky and draw what we need. And Crawling Chorus is basically Ragavan. Alright, now a 2-drop. Now Hive on 2. Let's go. But this is kind of what I'm scared about, boarding out all the champions, 2/2s. Wow, they have it every game. It's better than Ragavan, doesn't die to removal spells. That's the Ragavan part of it. Wow, I'm so lucky. How does he do it? Yeah. Tivar. Fabulo. So expressive iteration is only vintage and modern playable now. Wow. Well, it rotated out of standard, so its standard existence was peaceful. Next time you can play Contaminator Protection. It has not rotated. Bro, you haven't rotated. Standard, not legal. Not banned, not legal. What is this? It's Miglos, okej. Półka, co tak tam robisz? Why'd you request a short? Ajajaj. I mean, I don't think I'm doing much contaminating this turn. There's many draws I could have that would be very damaging. I think it's better to attack first. But then they block. Maybe it is, I guess. They could have Hajar to protect Jaldred. Damn. What a strat. No, all artifacts? Oh, it's fine. So blood activating or cut down? It's neither. Tank, 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 tank. One black. Go for the throat on my contaminator. Okay. Sure. -1 blood token. Think they're gonna attack with Jaldred? No, they won't. I think my point stack is relatively okay against green-white toxic stratagems. If only we had Flancing Raptors though. Alright, Miglos is free. Not good. Miglos can pump itself? Damn, that's so strong. So I can attack with this, but the Miglos just eats it. Meglos can do anything, but only a little bit. If I draw 2 removals for big creatures in a row, then we can win. Oh no. Now we need to draw 3 removals. Also Fable in their legendary theme deck. I just take it. It's kind of terrible to take it. Bartlas did rotate. Together with expressive iteration. Despair. Alright, John Legend seems extremely strong against Toxic. Is this standard legal? It is. This is a good grindy card matchup. Grindy matchup card. All 6 mana, a bit expensive. What if we had Noxious Assault for the matchup that we just played? 4 board stalls. 5 mana. Creatures you control get +2/+2, and whenever opponent blocks, they gain a poison counter. So it can actually turn on Lifelink from Hive before they take the damage, so you don't need 3 poison beforehand. 5 mana is a lot. Yeah, the guy's pretty shit. Card's not so good. They want 2 seed cores. All in on the job on Duelist. I'm gonna draw a Hive first roster, but it's fine. I feel like Grotpriest could be better utilized in the deck, but I don't know how. I searched through all the cards that target, and does not seem like it could be utilized better. If you play blue, then March of Swirling Mist is really nice, and it's really funny. Green March is not a playable Magic the Gathering card. What's that? No play? Yeah, Ken played Ban Toxic, but it was like banned. Unplayable mana Toxic. Hello Canister, have you tried the 4 mana Johnny? The completed one? I actually did, and it did not impress, I would say. Maybe they'll play a sweeper on this turn, but they play Plaza of Heroes. They have to be creature-based deck, not a sweeper deck. Yeah, Joldrath. Don't overextend. No, I definitely should overextend. I'm just also speed activating it because attack fast. I mean, literally didn't matter. How about White Suns? Probably bad. I thought about it, but 7 mana. You don't get to 7 mana. Literally -2 life. Well, this is a colorless land. So, yeah, I lost 2 life, but I feel it was fine. This doesn't protect from a Ganjos. So this attack. Just mid-X them, that's my plan. Otawara. Sure. Chat, did you know that Ravenman is actually Limdul? Sabes bailar. Ne habla. Oh, I'm actually not sure. Maybe it's not Limdul. In paper, I can seed core it twice. Yeah. I mean, I needed the seed core to play my job on Duelist, but in paper, you can just tap Mirex for mana of any color at any turn. You're like, I played Mirex this turn with tapped Razorbash Thicket in play. Happens like, yes, you did. These lands can be quite incredible at times. The seed cores. They are top decking now, wow. How they beat the bloated Contaminator. Better Penelhaven. Yeah. And Penelhaven isn't even that good to begin with. Maybe the seed core is the reason that some people are trying with 3-color Toxic. Well, sort of. But it's also... It doesn't help with splashing mists. Ooh, wow. Good land. Limdu saved. I missed that. Oh no. Well, they can't beat Mirex though. I'll just Mirex them. But yeah, the Seed Core, like Ken Yukihiro uses Seed Core to splash Rot Priest into his blue-white toxic deck. But it does not make that much sense to me. What are the good toxic spells in blue? Exactly. Whoa, bro actually drew a Ganjo. This is insane. Whoa, you discard a Ganjo and you make a bird token? This is so good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I die. To the Raven. The Raven man. This is insane. What a game. If I had the cards, I would switch to Esper Legends now. Remember -2 life? It wasn't -2 life. I couldn't have not spent the 2 life on the activation. Just attacking is worse. If you activate Skrelv on job on Duelist, you deal more poison damage. Because you give your job on Duelist toxic 1. Yes, I had 2 Duelists and I would use Skrelv on the unblocked one. To give toxic 1 to my job on Duelist to deal 2 more toxic damages. Is Flensing Raptor good against them, or are we more so NX Sentry gaming? I don't know about the Sentry. Let's give a chance to... Like this band was Thalia. Let's give a chance to destroy 2 Flensing Raptors. We can do this. For Rafine. Or the Ravenman Crows. Denik Pius. We go with Contaminator, that way they cannot attack with Danik even if they play Rafine. Loran? Sure, play Loran. I literally don't care, bro. Canister, what porn are these samples from? Do you know? What's Gachimuchi? I'm not sure of the nature of your question. What is the answer that you're looking for? Maybe you must understand what Gachi is. Maybe you do, yeah. Can you win with Toxic in the deck or what? Or not? You can, yeah. You actually can win with poison, yeah. It does tend to happen indeed. Well, it was a Kanye West sample, but it was also Gachimuchi sample. Wait, this can add normal mana for normal spells? Add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast a legendary spell. And then add 1 mana of any color among legendary permanents you control. This is insane. Just like tap it for just like all colors, and then it also saves your Ravenman. Crazy. What happens if everybody attacks? I guess good things because I have lifelink on everybody, so should just attack. Have I conquered the jet lag? Somewhat. Played with this toxic deck last night. My opponent played 10 to Melira. Alright. It's like, is that the end of your story, or do you have anything else to tell us? Is that really all? Just played a Melira. That is all. Damn. Good one. I lost very easily, but was it because of the Melira? Or were there other things at play? Possibly. Lancing Raptor time 2. Times 2, have to mulligan, unfortunately. Let's go, Lancing Raptor. Fisting Raptor. Could play Melira for a Toxic Mirror. Oh yeah, you mean like this? Bro, you're a genius. To lose. I think we're going to lose. Get it? To lose. Athalia taking my turn was brutal. If they just have any meaningful stuff and they discarded a Danik, which is a reasonable spell. If we had a 2-drop though. Can save 5 life. Yeah, I guess. Should try to play more against Grixis. You think that... Do you mean that I would need practice there, or that Grixis is like a hard matchup, easy matchup, and I would win more by playing against them instead of playing against Esper Legends? A better matchup. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I mind this matchup. Maybe I should mind it though. But I think Annex Sentry is kind of no good to have in your deck against the cut down gamers for the most part. A Ganja me now. Was like a Ganja? No, Otawara. Yeah. They just couldn't have made it a 2-4. Really the best mythic and the best uncommon in the set. Why is it so big? 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, whatever. Take it. Whoa. The fact that you can do this and the Otawara goes underneath Tolus, this is kinda insane. Why not play standard on arena? Standard leagues are kinda not very different, right? Question mark. What? Okay, so to play on arena, I would need to fire arena. Then I would need to get cards on arena. Then I would need to stream arena. Then I would need to play on ladder in bronze. So I already made like 5 strong arguments for not doing that. How long is queue for standard leagues on Modo? It's short. 0-2 once again. Yeah, but very close games. Very, very close games though. I think I should board Melira versus Esper on the draw to have a good play on turn 2 versus Thalia. Can you share cards with friends in arena yet like HS? You can't. Or rather, not to my knowledge. But I will be surprised if you can. Also, I didn't know that you can do that in Hearthstone. Sounds new. Really enjoyed the vlog, Mr. Streamer. Are you doing one for Naples too? For Naples, probably not, but Minneapolis, yeah. The Pro Tour. The Pro Tour level events are gonna be the ones covered in Piotr Vlogowski adventures, but if you play your friend, they can give you a deck in Hearthstone. That's nice. You should do a vlog every day, TBH. Sure. Two Flancing Raptors. One Flancing Raptor. Let's play our Ragavan. Crawling Chorus into Skrelv's Hive, that's just unbeatable, yeah. Your silly Raffine's Tower is not something that bothers me. So in this spot on the play, Flancing Raptor is gonna be okay. But Annex Sentry would have been too. In the same way. Tapland, yeah. Any more Taplands? Plaza of Heroes, Wadrafin. Wedding harassment. That's almost like a Tapland. Wedding announcement, huh? Let's go, Flensing Raptor. That's how I want my games to go. So I'm against Esper Legends, but they have wedding announcements, so they probably don't play Thalia. Flensing Raptor versus Annex Sentry was the same this game. Didn't matter. So the Milleras on the draw for Curve. And 2 sentries. Right, 3 sentries. Just seem better on the draw. Don't quite get why Carnivore's Canopy is in my sideboard, because it's not a card I will ever want to end up putting into my deck. Took me way too long to realize his mono name was an anagram of Sean McLaren. Damn. That's crazy. Phyrexian Missionary. Crazy. Discard Atraxa. Chad, I didn't even realize what my opponent is cooking. But they're cooking with fire. Seems so much easier to be on the plate than it is to be on the draw in the game of Magic the Gathering standard current year.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Finally a deck I can get to like.
Seems hard to win. You cooked a salad for lunch today. Cooked a salad. Maybe you'd win more if you had a better deck. Maybe. Maybe I would win less. It's hard to say. Hey Canister, I'm playing Red Black Sack and Pioneer and I'm finding sideboard decision stuff, specifically what to cut versus green and creativity. I don't remember struggling with cutting cards versus creativity. But I can show you quickly. Pioneer, Red Black Sacrifice. New ideas. This was the list I played. Yeah. So against creativity, I mean, you cut the obviously bad cards. I only played 2 priests. I don't know why this list has 3. So you only have 1 non-obvious card. So I think you just don't bring up Nixilis. So it's 8 for 8. And versus green. 61 main, okay. Well, so you catch something. And then versus green, I was doing this. 7 for 7. No Atraxa version smiley face. No, smiley face. What's Gleeful for? Can get tokens for your priests to sacrifice stuff, or you can kill both. Does my opponent not have anything? Do I provide MTG classes? As in coaching? I never did that. Actually, I did that like once. But no, I don't really offer coaching. Maybe I could. Some people occasionally express interest about that. They provide cooking classes? No. I know Pachi does, sure, but like I'm not Pachi. But he might be doing that, yeah. I think many people like provide MTG hashtag coaching, and maybe it's a smart way to milk dollar arenas from people who are willing to pay. Then the Slaughter Stinger worse than the Flyer? No, Stinger has Toxic 2 and Flyer Toxic 1. And we win with Toxic damage this game. Which now we don't win at all, but now we're dead. Kinda barely though. So my opponent's deck seems kinda weird. Doesn't seem to run Thalia at all, so we don't care for Melira whatsoever. We do play removal. So the Rod Priest is also like not so bad. I think on the play we can like not play the sentry, we can play I don't know. Just play the winning announcements against them. They had Loran though. Still give them Loran targets. Yeah, it's very ironic, Lizard. But it's for the mirror matches, so. I think I'm supposed to do this. Wow, what a luck sack. You want them to unrestrict flash. Okay. What do you see on their way to unrestrict flash? The flash probably wouldn't be too strong. I like how they play Rafine, which is a 1-4 against my 4-4. I wonder what's my win rate play and draw wise on Modo with this deck, because it seems pretty steep. Seems like a pretty steep difference. Kani. I think that difference is just standard in general, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think for decks that play cut down, well, I do play against decks that play cut down, but I think for decks that play cut down, the difference is gonna be a bit less sharp because you can use it to catch up on the draw occasionally. Although still, it does not seem to catch up all that well all the time. Still, like a tap land means death often. I think my point is just playing Atraxa, like for 7 mana. Also, you seem to have Skrell's Hive when you win the die roll. Yeah. Skrell's Hive also much better on the play than it is on the draw. Skrell and his Hive. But soon we're gonna cut the Flanching Raptors. They could be playing Cruelty of Gigs and just discard with Connive. They could, yeah, but seems like they just play it normally. Maybe not. Now I'm on a draw with 2 hives. I guess. Oh no. Oh no. Not good, bros. I wish my Raptor was a Annex sentry. That would seem very helpful this game. Ay ay ay. Alright, let me lose a little bit more life. Probably just dead though. Yeah, I can see winning this. Alright, I won. Congrats. Is Melira good against Monred as a 2-mana 3/3, so it's a good blocker? Who's the beatdown? Well, they were. Could go with Wedding Announcement to combo with my Bloated Contaminators. Maybe I do actually board out 2 hives. Melira is a better on curve play. Hive is good later for the lifelink. For the curve, I don't really want to play Wedding Announcement, though. Maybe overjob on Duelist. I only have 6 turn to place then. So let's go -2 job on Duelist plus 2 Wedding Announcement. I think I don't want to cut any 1-drops. What should you play in the VP NQ next Saturday, bros? What's a VP NQ? This hand looks awesome. I mean, what decks do you have? I would put them in a backpack. Then I would shake the backpack. I would pull out a deck and I would play it. Yeah, don't shake it too hard, just like a little bit, of course. Awkward mana. Well, if those are the decks you have, then you'd play Rhinos, yeah. No attack. Whoa. I think I don't attack either. Even though I can attack with the chorus, I think we can just block with it. Oh no, actually, we'll just get exiled. So we don't even want to engage with it in combat. Why is my opponent just not attacking with their creatures? That's so bad. So good for me that they don't. Crazy stuff. Melera the Living Cure. I can just wait, like, situation's favorable for me. Once I flip announcement, I'll just attack them with everybody. Flyer is gonna be more and more life. And so far the board is stable and we have Poseidon that we can kill Kumano with too. And I feel like just making tokens is good. Can also use Mirex to make more tokens. I assume they are somehow stuck with 3 Rages in hand. Yes, I think it's likely that they have many Rages. I see. Brotherhood's End? So we're safe from Raiju with the Lantern Flare. So even more reason to board. No, Flare doesn't go face. It would be nice if it did. Even more reason to board. Wedding Festivity if they have Brotherhood's End. I mean, you can just attack Jaya. Save Flare for next game. Could also attack face. Kill Monk, attack face. Or not kill Monk and attack face. Just attack face. They go to 8 poison, they will just get poisoned. Eating my Jay's Philly cheesesteak hot pocket with a nice glass of Jaya juice. Is that actually true? Sounds like heaven. Or some definitions of heaven. Doomsday is so hard. Bros, I love how Da Vinci MTG just tries his hardest every 5 minutes or so to steer the discussion in the chat around vintage, legacy, or what's that silly format? Historical? Pre-modern, but nobody picks up. I am sorry for that, though. Wait, what? Oh, artifacts. Oh, I thought they deal like 3 damage to everybody, but of course they choose artifacts. I forgot you can do that. I should have cast Flare on this then, I think. Pre-modern is pretty big in your area in the US. Which state? Wisconsin. I actually don't know what it is, but it's interesting to learn that pre-modern is big in Wisconsin. Whoa, the Punisher actually deals damage to me. The Phoenix Cheek seems to go excellently with their Brotherhood's End plan. So forwarding announcements. Just got the job on Duelist, I guess. Although I would like to have more turn 2 playable cards because we have just 6 right now, and Melira can be uncastable if our land is Seed Core. But Wedding Announcement is also good with Lantern Flare. And we do have 12 1-drops. Some of them are not good though. The Skrells, it's not so hot. Maybe that's a reason to play an extra Melira in the sideboard. This hand does not cast Melira on turn 2. And I draw a Seed Core off the top for sure. Cruci. Come on. So bad. So bad. Alright, we got a 2-drop, it's not so bad. Swift Speroni. Well, I can't block, so I will not block. Not even killing my Skrelv, they don't care. We draw Annex Sentry. That will be solid. And the Festivities. It's not an overwhelmingly bad card. I mean, it's not looking good, but it's not looking too bad either. Although they could play a Raiju right now. It's merely looking, yeah. It's just looking. Do I like Manchester United? I don't care about sports ball whatsoever. So I couldn't really say I do. Seems like their hand is too righteous again. I sure hope they don't draw anything. Then we can win. Unsubbing. Well, I'm not making a mystery out of it. I'd never claimed to care about sports ball. What about esports? I tried watching League of Legends, but there is just too many things flashing for me on the screen. I didn't really understand what was happening, and the commentators always get excited when a team fight happens, and for me it's just a series of flashes on the screen. What about sports without balls, like boxing? Yeah, no, I never watched that either. It's just not like particularly appealing to me, although I understand that it's appealing to many. Would you ban amphetamines or other enhancing drugs from MTG tournaments? Sure. Cleansing Raptor works. No, it's not too good. Don't play it. It works, as in, like, it does have an effect, but too much effort to take drag tests. Yeah, probably not worth it. Come on. So I on no lands, no spells. I think they're on 4 drops in hand only. But if they get to play Raiju on the next end, they'll win. Okay, they're also on Salvo. They decided to give me +1 power on this. Smite. Why do they have Salvo against me? I guess I do have 4 toughness creatures, but it seems not great. But yeah, if they throw a mountain and play Raiju, then I'll die. Bloodthirsty adversary. Oh, close to death still. You cannot hold priority for the second seed core activation. Or rather, you can, but the second one is gonna get countered because the target is gonna be invalid. Because it's target 1/1 creature. So after the first one resolves, the target is no longer a 1/1 creature, it's a 3/2 creature. So can we draw anything? Overgrown farmland. Okay, so we kept 5 and we drew 1 spell, the Singer. And it was close, so Honestly, I don't mind this game, but of course my point wins it, but it didn't really seem like an example of the matchup being particularly bad, given how much they struggle to do reasonable stuff in the game, despite me starting on 5 and drawing terribly. Maybe I'm coping by saying that, but I feel like I'm learning. And I think if we had the Annex sentries instead of Raptors, we would have won game 1 too, easily. I'm not sure actually if I drew the Raptor in game 1, but I think I did. The shocked face, so yeah. So what? It seemed like a relatively normal play. Maybe a bit hasty to do so, but seemed like a play. It was awful. Sure. I mean, Grixis with sweepers and cutdowns Pospor is probably bad for its deck too. Maybe. Maybe that is the case. But they'll play like all Invoke Disperse, so. So it's fine. It's fine. So Grixis needs to prepare for its lands to be tapped every turn. XD. XD indeed. I think you lead on Rot Priest in this spot. Grixis can play Duress, but seems like it's Yund. I played a Atraxa Reanimator deck. That was red black splashing Atraxa with the Triumphs. And it played 4 Duress main deck. But it's not unusual for Grixis to have Duress main deck either. 1-3. Yeah. 1-3 matches, but very close in games, so. We're actually are getting excellent results. Plaza of Heroes times 2. What is that deck then? Joldred. Maybe I should attack with this too and Eiganjo. The Jolder down. Doesn't quite feel like it. A bit wasteful maybe. Many players say that reading articles made them improve. Is that the case for you, Mr. Streamer? Possibly, but it's kind of hard to quantify or say. I don't know. Probably hasn't made me worse, although maybe. Must be nice to be able to read. Derek, you can read too. I'm not sure what helped me improve because it's hard to say. It's pro black, so it's actually a pretty nice situation. They're getting blown a little bit. Could proliferate their Bankbuster. Chat, is it actually good to proliferate their Bankbuster so they don't get a creature? It's probably good. Gives them an extra creature to block, so it's probably not gonna come to the 4th card from the Bankbuster, but it might come to drawing the fair to make a blocker treasure, use the card removal spell drawn immediately. Damn. Bloated Contaminator confirmed not Yorvo, but instead Luther Ilkor type creature. Oj Canister. Oj Kajodar 2. Oj Moit. Another one. I think I should attack with 2 creatures? Probably not, because Rot Priest is kind of like Losing a Rot Priest to deal 1 poison seems redundant. Check as a pack of diaries while you at the servo. That does not sound like something actual person would say. Just Mirex them. It's a good one. I'll attack with all creatures now. And I hope they don't have Sokenzan. That would be disastrous. No Sokenzan, good. But besides Sokenzan, I think they couldn't have had anything. Sokenzan would still like leave them not in a super great spot, but we just Mirex them, okay. So we play against red black, Jund. Seems like mostly red black. Probably just gonna play the winning announcements main deck. This sentries in the sideboard. Seems like it makes sense. PHU Mirex. Usługi handlowe, dystrybucja majtów. Bro, that's very funny. Is there any other option instead of Jawbone for the 2-drop slot? Reconer Bankbuster, I guess. I don't know. I think Jawbone is not too bad. Do we know if there is gonna be toxic or some kind of poison counter mechanic in Mom? I don't think it is known in any capacity. Duress. What the heck? Don't bro their hoods and me, please. I already moved to 5. It would be too gruesome if you did that. Instead, cast a cut down on a venerated priest. No, no, no! Yes, fine, whatever. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Whoa, they do have the sweeper now? Come on. Crazy. You didn't have it though. I guess you had it, you just knew I'm gonna play the singer. Crazy. Yeah. Wedding announcement. Crawling chorus. Yeah, that's gonna get them. But I definitely planned ahead. Rather smartly. Played me like a fiddle. Right, the hive. Let's go. Has every opponent been red, black, or Grixis? No, two opponents were. One opponent was mono red, one opponent was Esper. Two opponents were Esper actually. Need some seed correction. Oh, I don't know. I think we might need something else than that. It would be good to have a blue mana and draw Distorted Curiosity and then draw two for one blue mana. That would be nice. We might need some anti-jolt reductions. Yeah, this game we might need some. But it's also super weak to have anti-jolt reductions. Right, this kinda works. Let's just attack. And green-white is better than blue-green. Well, green-white is an aggro deck and blue-green is mostly not a deck. They have a 4-4, yeah, I mean, I know, but gain 6, they don't draw with the Bankbuster, etc. We gain the life. But yeah, we've made them not activate Bankbuster and we gained life so that we don't just snap loose to Joldred. So I think we have to try to raise. Hope that they are whiffing. Soul transferred my Slaughter Singer, okay. I believe I'm mostly dead. Our top decks don't seem quite super. Yeah, after moving to 5, this deck doesn't top deck as well. We die to anything that crews Bankbuster. But we don't if they don't crew the Bankbuster, so... They are at 8 poisons. So most likely I die, but... Okay, not to anything. Although I assume they followed up with something. Oh, okay. One from the hive. I'm just dead to this. Whoops. Just never mulligan? Yeah, not mulliganing would have been a good one. Whatever. Next game. Let's go. Time to switch to Tamiyo's safekeeping for Tyvar stand. Damn, bro. You have solved it. I could play one safekeeping. You can also protect Skrev's Hive and winning announcement. Alright, this hand on the play. This ought to do it. There's no way this hand doesn't do it. They move to 6, bros. They have just no way to win. No duress, no duress. No duress, no. Fuck. Yes, duress. So bad. Alright, not so bad. It was so good though if you had the Hive instead of the Skrelv. But Skrelv is okay too. We're gonna Duro a card. And they're gonna be corrupted. I mean, you chuckle when they play the Bankbuster, but then they play a, creature and they can crew it, and it's like a double blocker, so you can't punch through it, and it's not actually so trivial. But if they just pass and draw, then I think we are in a good spot. And we play Contaminator with Tyvart stand next turn. It's also very solid. Also, Seed Cores are available for me now, but I think this turn is gonna be Contaminator. Yeah, Bankbuster into Corpse Appraiser, but then there is no creature in the graveyard because you haven't killed anything, so you're just playing a 3/3. So you're a bit cringe in that way. Turn 1 removal spell, that just sounds impossible to curve. 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. I guess let's save Skrell. It's a good hand. Yeah, from my opponent, right? Do I just keep the Skrell to protect, or 6 I make them go to 1 and draw a card of announcement? Let's just make them go to 1. I think they should have printed an extra mythic rare that's toxic themed. think the set is missing that. I mean, Cut Down sucks, but some people still play it. Cut Down's like a shock. But I meant that mana base wise, it's hard to cast. There's one in the commander deck. 7 mana dinosaur. It's a bit expensive. Oh no, Joldred. They're both Abzan. There should have been a card of Toxic X where X is its power. What would you think if it also dealt damage in form of -1/-1 counters? I know those are not standard even legal, but I'm fantasizing. What if they were? Winning an Aspen Seed card is a little bit sad, but also I don't think I mind it too much. I think Flancing Raptor is not very good. Just play main deck for announcements. And we can play the sentries in the sideboard, and then that way we have +4 sideboard slots. So I can play a third Melira, a 4th sentry, 4 soldiers and Monrad. And I don't know, 2 Ajanis. Probably. Maybe 2 Bankbusters, I guess, if you have sideboard space, that's 2 Emperors. Or I don't mind Wandering Emperors. Yesterday I was borrowing the deck. I went to the house of the guy that borrowed me the deck, and he asked, "Hey, do you also want the Wandering Emperors, just in case? I've seen some people play them." And I said, "Nah, I won't play those." So I painted myself into a corner, but maybe I can manage to work out something there. In Emperor, I don't actually mind playing 2 Emperors in the sideboard. It's a good card. It does things. I don't know what matchups do we want it, because it's not really... doesn't really do anything as Grixis. Or does it? Like Contaminator? If you have Emperor in your deck, you can always attack with Contaminator into Shoulder, and they will never block. Is the anime Emperor still not on Modo? Yeah, and she's not gonna be. She's never gonna be there for you, bro. Never gonna be there on Modo. 4 mana free for Angel, maybe. Serra Paragon? Oh, that sounds horrid. Think you're pre-boarded for Grixis and you should look for cards in other matchups? Yeah, exactly. So like Emperor against Mono Red. Or against some grindy matchups seems better than Ajani. But that's my fault too. I just want to be pre-boarded for Grixis. Corey B MTG, thank you for your tier 1 subscription. Very nice, very kind of you. The Carnivorous Canopies I don't get. Ray had 4, I don't know what for. Can kill the Djinn with it. But it's overall like, it's a 3 mana sorcery card. So it's not the best. Sentry for the aggro decks. Atraxa. I mean, you can kill Atraxa with Destroy Evil. I'm gonna play an extra Destroy Evil over this stupid card. Temporary lockdowns. So I would rather have Destroy Evil for that too. I guess that's fair. I think the card is just too bad, like Sorcery Speed. Sorcery Speed too bad. Here we have 2 Destroy Evils. 4 Lantern Flares. I'm not sure if 4 Lantern Flares actually even do what I wanted to do, because it sounds like throwing 2 early and no creatures is a easy way to lose. But maybe you do want to board out all the Skrelv Hives against Mono Red. You probably do. Isn't there a stupid lifelink creature? There's a 2 mana 2/3 lifelinker. Do I want some knockout blows or 2 reactive? Knockout blows sounds better than 4 Lantern Flares. It's a 1 mana card versus Mono Red, right? Sounds better than 4 Lantern Flares. Did I beat Portal 2? I did not know. Soul Partition. Someone was suggesting Soul Partition to me and was saying that it like works well for them. I think Valorous Stance, I like Valorous Stance more for main deck. Maybe I want to play 4 Jobon Duelist and 1 Valorous Stance main deck. I kinda liked Valorous Stance's ability to deal with the blocker sometimes. What's the green one in the cycle of the knockout blow? It lets you fight with black creatures, so you can fight Sheoldred. I don't remember exactly what it does. Green sets Streets of New Capenna. Uncommon. Could Extraction Specialist be a good card for Mono Red? Bouncer's Beatdown. Wedding Announcement better than Tokasia's Welcome? Was a main deck card? Way better. I think better overall too. Tokasia's Welcome is just card drawing. And Wedding Announcement is just also damaging. Deal X damage target creature or planeswalker, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control, and then it exiles it. Wow, that's such a beatdown. think it's possible 1 removal is better than 4th stand. I also like 4 Jawbone. Alright, let's go 4 Jawbone free stand, and we're gonna have 2 Valorous stands free stand. 4 stand is a bit much. I think 3 played better. That's kinda true. Because it's just... The most important thing is to curve out. I feel like... Could Extraction Specialist be a good card for mono red? Possibly, but I think we want cards for 1 or 2 mana more than cards for this much mana, for 3 mana. We already have, you know, Wedding Announcement, Blood and Contaminator, and Annex Sentry are all already quite fine against mono red. Just Phyrexian Vindicator. Well, that's a 4 mana card. I have a Boseiju and I have the Mirexes, but besides that, it's pretty castable. But, I mean, maybe it's better than Wandering Emperor, probably not. Has for mono blue / Reanimator, or do you just beat those matchups? I'm not entirely sure if boarding in Hearts against Reanimator, because the Reanimator decks are not like Legacy Reanimator. They're actually just normal decks. So I'm not sure if boarding Hearts against those matchups actually makes my deck any better. But it's possible that I could play Hearts. Right, the mana base, I like 2 Ganjo, I think it's fairly useful, and I like 23 lands. 24, I don't know if I could play 24. I don't know how. I'll buy the Knockout Blows. Virtuoso instead of Jawbone. Bro. What Virtuoso? I think Hearts is good versus those decks if you are reactive. Otherwise, I think you want to just curve out and kill them. Yeah, against Atraxa, I don't mind just playing, curving out. They reanimate Atraxa, draw 5 cards. I kill Atraxa with Valorous Stance and attack. Has there been any consideration for White Sun's Twilight yet? It's a 7 mana card, right? Well, not really. I guess you can play it for a lower amount, but it does not seem like I would play it for 7 ever. So I don't think it sounds too real to me. Has green-white felt good compared to other decks you've been testing? Oh, well, I haven't been testing other decks, I guess. So the answer would be no. I've played a league with like with red-black, Atraxa Reanimator. Did I consider Ken's Bond toxic? I looked at it, but it was 3 colors and seemed impossible to me. Maybe it is actually possible and I'm throwing, but... Did you try cutting bad creatures and playing more tricks? I played more tricks and it was too many tricks. But also, which creatures are bad, do you think? Because the bad creature is like Jawbone Duelist, which is the best one with tricks. Right, export. And I go to mtgmelee.com. Your tournaments, LEC Naples, player controller. Control C. Selesnya Toxic. Alright, upload. Submit deck list. I fought one with just blue eyed a few days ago. I really like the blue cards, but I don't know if it's actually good. Can send the deck list in the Discord, I guess. I would look at it. I'm not sure if I would. Not sure if I would love it. But also, I borrowed the green white deck, bro. So it's not like I can change, right? I would need to go look for Seacrom costs, etc. Sounds pretty rough. Anyways, today's stream is gonna be cut relatively short right now. I would like to tell you that I would like to thank everyone for watching. I would like to tell you to stay hydrated, and I will see you back on Thursday. Thursday is gonna be a more lengthier stream. Make sure to visit my YouTube. You can see much content there. For example, my vlog from PT Minneapolis, which happened 2 weeks ago. I recorded a vlog, and it's available online on there. There's also many very funny YouTube shorts that get uploaded periodically, so maybe you're gonna find some. Yeah, even Maro is in the blog. Maro, Nasif, Aspiring Spike. No, Spike is not there. Spike wasn't there. Young Dingo. Who we gonna raid right now? You have been commentating on all of your shorts, Mr. Streamer. Thanks. I appreciate that. See you Thursday.